Thinking about you, dreaming about you, I don't wanna be without you, yeah. Feel the talking, heaven walking, been about you, still about you.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon. Random Moments channel update for you guys. I know it's been a while since you've seen anything on the channel, or maybe a lot of the channels, and there's good reasons for that. But as you guys know, we have LD, the main tech channel. We have LD Photo, where we sort of made the decision to move all photography things over there. We have the LD Kicks, all sneaker things are over there. Tawan's over there doing his thing. On the photo channel, it's going to be me and Edgar. I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you haven't already seen, but just for those who aren't aware, these are our different channels. And then we have an accessories channel, which I'll just be publishing a new watch review over there. So we do a lot of watch stuff, a lot of accessory things over there. And I'm looking to, I don't know, I want to get into some cigar reviews and whatnot. I think I'm going to put that in accessories, right? Gentlemen's accessories, that could rock, right? Let me know what you guys think about that one. And then there's Ignorant Gamers. That's our sister channel. We moved all of our gaming over there. That's where you'll find Snow or what have you. So the last few weeks, it's also almost been a month since I think we've done anything substantial. And well, for me, it's just, I've just been so busy, man. I mean, my work life sort of exploded. So I haven't really had time to do the damn thing. So I've been really committing to working 12-15 hour days. And then of course, you know, it was the holidays, so a lot of time we spent with family. And I did have a brief moment where I could have cranked out some stuff, because there was a lot going on over the holiday season. So there was, you know, Apple was fumbling with the whole battery thing. There's a few other reviews, the iPhone X review that I wanted to get done, but I made the conscious decision to just sort of halt and continue my hiatus and really just take a breather to relax. And I sort of came to a realization that not a realization, but I sort of reminded myself, you know, what we do here on this channel, these channels, and on YouTube is not, we don't do this to become famous, YouTube famous or Instagram famous or any, you know, whatever you would think. We do it because it's conversations that we enjoy. It's conversations that we have amongst each other all the time, and we value the perspective of our viewers. And it really gives me a lot of joy when we put out a video out there talking about something, and I see you guys just take off in the comment section. Oftentimes, they're perspectives that we didn't think about, and valid perspectives. And I think in a conversation, everyone's piece, everyone's perspective on that topic matters. And you know, through YouTube, it really is a platform for us to reach you guys. You know, I don't know where you guys live. I can't put out an ad on Craigslist like, hey, meet up at this point and let's talk about why Apple's fucking up with the batteries. You know what I mean? So I really like that aspect of YouTube. It gives me great joy. But part of that is I've been reminded that this is not my grind. And you know, I would kill myself coming home working 12-hour days and then sitting here and doing videos, and I'd be dog tired. I'm pretty sure some of you guys could tell it in my face. And the issue there is when you're tired, it's, you know, you're not elaborating on your points well. You're leaving a lot of things that you want to get in there. You're leaving them out because your mind is not fresh. And that would happen a lot, more than you guys think. You know, I'd read the comments and guys would be like, you didn't say this, you didn't say. I'm like, you know what? I did it. And I'm well aware of it. And it comes off as the video wasn't cohesive enough. It wasn't a complete project. So I wanted to scale that back. Now, I've mentioned in the past, realizing that or understanding the YouTube is not my grind. The goal here isn't to become a full-on YouTuber. I enjoy my career. I really do enjoy my career as an IT professional. If I were to leave my career to become something, it would be a photographer. And even though even there I have my reserves. So part of understanding that is saying, okay, the commitment has to be different. And I told you guys a long time ago, I spend so much time researching YouTube, the algorithm. I'm on top of that stuff, the tags, the tactics, the call to actions, the titles. Like, I'm on top of all of that stuff, and we do see growth, but not the type of growth that everyone expects from us when looking at the quality that this channel has. I'm not just talking like the video quality, the audio quality, but the quality of the content and the substance of the conversations. Yes, and I know that what I'm about to say just breaks the mold. You know, I'm sort of doing it my way. And by my, I represent the entire LD community here. So our way. You know, where in iPhone there's a breaking conversation about Apple slowing down the CPU on people's iPhones. And you know, this is something that needs to go. You got to get it out there. And it's sort of like, well, do I need to do a video on this one article that I read on Monday? Because when you sit back in the cut and chill, on Wednesday comes out another piece of this article, right? And then next Monday, Apple takes action and they say, okay, fine, you got us. Here's why we did it, right? And then after that, you've got the community's had time to ingest that, and then you got a whole nother side of perspective there. And then after a few weeks, I got a really good comprehensive picture about that topic. That's how I want to do it. And I get it. Now, the YouTube grind requires me to have 2 to 3 videos on the channel every week. Like, if you want to grow on YouTube, that's what you got to do. And this Apple topic, for example, is particularly ripe for that kind of grind. So when the article first comes out, is Apple doing it? You know, we don't like Apple around here. That's a great entertaining video for us to do, a 7-minute video, right? Boom, get it out there. And then Apple comes out and says, you know what, guys? Yes, we've been slowing down phones. Here's why. And then that's another video for us, right? And then you go, yeah, see? Fuck Apple. I told you. And then we come back with another wrap up. Okay. But for me, I want to do this in one video. I'm not interested in getting the boom. I'm not interested in making multiple videos as a result of the boom. You know, I want to talk about the rumors of the new S9 and how it's got an aperture, a variant aperture, and that's dope on the phone. But I don't want to do a rumor video because I'm fighting my mental health here. Because every video I need to do, it needs to be calculated a great time for me to sit down and do it. It needs to be a sacrifice. I could be doing something else. I could be spending time with my lady. I could be doing more work. I could be out doing some photography. I could be gaming. So for me, I'm taking a stance to do it my way, where we're not necessarily the first out there with the news. We're not necessarily the best out there with the news, or we don't necessarily have the physical device in hand to review it. But we're going to have a really good conversation around that topic. And that's the stance that I'm taking. That's the direction I want to take. And, you know, you can even see it over at the sneakers video. You know, Tawan, he's a huge sneakerhead. And he's been pushing me lately. You know, he gets his sneakers early. And he'll drop the video. I gotta edit it. I gotta upload it. I gotta title and tag and do all of these crazy things. It's a huge effort, and I have not seen a reward from being early with sneakers. It's just not the way it is. So if we're gonna do the video, I would want him to just sit back, relax, gather his thoughts, and do that video when he's ready to do that video. Do that video to the best of his ability, not on some pre-made timeline that we think we have to appease. So, you know, that's just the general gist of what's been happening here. And and why you haven't seen us for a while. That being said, we got a lot of content coming. Got a watch review, like I mentioned. Got an iPhone 10 review coming, a few conversation pieces that you guys may enjoy, based around some social media stuff. But yeah, you know, as always, I really enjoy the feedback from you guys. I feel like you guys help shape this channel a lot and where we go. So if there's anything that you want to mention, something you would think is dope that we should do to better improve, hop in the comment section down below. You know, I always enjoy hearing from you guys. And you know, if you get a chance, if you haven't already done so, check out our other channels. So this is the main channel where we do all of the tech stuff. The vlogs, I suppose you would call it. What would you call this? Our random moments. There's our photography channel, which has been my big passion lately. So I spent a lot of time over there on that channel. A lot of dope videos, some tutorials, and Edgar's been a huge contributor over there as well. He's got some banging tutorials coming up for Affinity. Affinity is pretty much like a Photoshop replacement or alternative, I would say, much cheaper, but very, very capable piece of software. So I'm actually learning a lot watching his tutorials as well. It's super dope. So there's that. Like I mentioned, Tawan's is killing it over at the Kicks channel. You guys are into sneakers, or even if you're not into sneakers, just support it. You know, it makes for a good Sunday watch. I know at one point or another, everyone's been into sneakers, so he does a lot of throwback kick videos and stuff, and you may see some sneakers in there that kick you into nostalgia mode. Check out Ignorant Gamers. That's where we do a lot of our gaming content. Snow's been killing it over there. I've been doing some stuff over there as well, because I've been doing gaming, some PUBG stuff. I just did the PUBG review. It's kind of I would say it's a podcast. It's a long video. If you've heard of PUBG, Player Unknown Battlegrounds, and it's this game where it starts out in this huge world with 99 people, and the goal is to just survive to number one. It's super crazy, and you got to find all your guns. You got to pick up. Super wild. Check that video. I made a link to it down below because I sort of went over the explanation of the game. I gave my review of the game, and I gave some very real scenarios to what makes the game super dope. So check that out. And then there's our accessories channel where we do a lot of watch reviews and stuff like that. And I'm looking to sort of transform that into changing that into just an accessories for gentlemen's type channel. So there'll be watches, bracelets, I don't know, some vaping, some cigars, maybe some whiskey reviews. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. So thank you for continuing to support us even when you don't see us. You know your boy's still here. You guys know you can reach out to me. I'm usually on Instagram at Ramon Trotman. You can find me there. You can also find me on Twitter at Ramon Trotman. Guys, reach out to me, man. Let me know. Holla at me. I'm out of here. Peace.
Well, I guess, and the reason we started Lifestyles Defined is because if we weren't on camera arguing about these things, the technologies, the phones, the iPhones, the Androids, the cameras, the games, we'd be on the phone arguing about it. We'd be in each other's houses arguing about it. So why not just put it in front of a camera for everyone to enjoy it the way we do? That's what Lifestyles Defined is all about. We just